Welcome to today's discussion. We're diving deep into the life and legacy of Jomo Kenyatta, the first president of Kenya, a truly pivotal figure in African history.
Indeed. Kenyatta's story is one of remarkable transformation, from humble beginnings to leading a nation to independence.
His journey from a young man facing racism to becoming a symbol of anti-colonial resistance is fascinating.
Absolutely. And his impact on Kenya's political and economic landscape is still felt today.
We'll be exploring his early life, his political activism, his presidency, and his lasting legacy. Let's start with his childhood. The article paints a picture of Kenyatta's early life in Njenda, Kenya, within a farming family. It mentions his exposure to racism early on, even when trying to attend a mission school.
Yes, his early experiences shaped his worldview profoundly. The discrimination he faced fueled his later activism. He wasn't academically inclined initially, but he learned carpentry, showcasing his adaptability and resourcefulness.
His refusal to fight for the British in World War I also speaks volumes about his developing political consciousness.
Precisely. It demonstrates his early resistance to colonial rule and his commitment to his own people's self-determination.
His involvement with the East Africa Association and later the Kikuyu Central Association marked his entry into formal politics. The article highlights his role as General Secretary of the KCA and his use of the newspaper Muguethania to rally support.
His trip to London in 1929 to oppose the proposed merger of Kenya, Uganda, and Tanganyika was a bold move. It shows his growing international awareness and his willingness to challenge colonial powers directly.
His later studies at the London School of Economics and his participation in the Pan-African Congress further broadened his political horizons.
Absolutely. These experiences provided him with both the theoretical framework and the international network necessary to lead the fight for Kenyan independence.
The article mentions Kenyatta's arrest and imprisonment in connection with the Mau Rebellion. This was a turbulent period in Kenyan history.
It was a complex and controversial period. While Kenyatta was accused of involvement, the rebellion itself was a response to decades of colonial oppression. His imprisonment didn't halt the movement for independence.
In fact, he was elected president of the Kenya African National Union, KNU, while still in prison, demonstrating his continued influence.
His leadership during this time was crucial. He remained a powerful symbol of resistance even from behind bars. His release and subsequent role in Kenya's independence were pivotal.
After independence, Kenyatta became Kenya's first prime minister and then president. The article discusses his economic policies, focusing on liberalization and attracting Western investment.
His policies led to significant economic growth in the 1970s and 80s. However, the benefits were not evenly distributed, leading to criticism about inequality.
This highlights the complexities of his legacy. While he brought economic progress, it wasn't without its social costs.
Exactly. His pro-Western stance also attracted both praise and criticism, reflecting the broader geopolitical context of the time.
The article also delves into Kenyatta's personal life, describing him as an extrovert with a love for earthly pleasures. His multiple marriages are mentioned.
His personal life, while complex, offers a glimpse into the man behind the political figure. It's important to understand the full context of his life, both public and private.
His death in 1978 marks the end of an era in Kenyan history. His legacy continues to be debated and analyzed.
His legacy is multifaceted. He's remembered as a founding father, but also as a figure whose policies had both positive and negative consequences.
The article concludes with some interesting facts about Kenyatta, such as his love of traditional music and dance, his interest in agriculture, and his multilingualism.
These details add depth to our understanding of the man. They show a more complete picture beyond his political role.
His contributions to education are also noteworthy.
Yes, his commitment to education was a significant part of his vision for Kenya's development.
So, to summarize, Jomo Kenyatta's life was a complex tapestry woven with threads of struggle, leadership, and significant impact on Kenya.
His early experiences with racism fueled his anti-colonial activism, leading him to become a key figure in Kenya's independence movement.
His presidency brought economic growth, but also highlighted inequalities. There's much more to explore regarding his relationship with other African leaders, his role in Pan-Africanism, and the long-term effects of his policies on Kenyan society.
His legacy continues to be a subject of ongoing debate and research. Understanding his context is crucial to evaluating his impact.
The complexities of his legacy are a testament to the challenges of nation building and the enduring impact of colonialism. It's important to remember that judging historical figures requires understanding the historical context in which they operated.
Absolutely. We must consider the political, social, and economic realities of the time to fully appreciate Kenyatta's actions and their consequences.
His story is a reminder that history is never simple, and that even the most influential figures have both strengths and weaknesses. Despite the complexities, Kenyatta's role in Kenya's independence remains undeniable.
He remains a significant figure in Kenyan history, a symbol of resistance, and a leader who shaped the nation's destiny.
His legacy continues to inspire debate and discussion, ensuring his story remains relevant for generations to come. For those interested in learning more, I recommend exploring scholarly articles and books that delve deeper into Kenyatta's life and times.
There are many resources available that offer diverse perspectives on his legacy. Critical analysis is essential to a complete understanding.
It's crucial to engage with multiple viewpoints to form a well-rounded perspective. This discussion has only scratched the surface of Kenyatta's life and impact.
His story is a testament to the power of individual agency within a larger historical context.
His legacy is a complex and multifaceted one, prompting continued discussion and analysis.
Understanding his life and times is crucial to understanding modern Kenya.
Thank you for sharing your expertise on this fascinating topic.
It was a pleasure.
That was a great discussion.